Without question, this is my favorite one, my favorite pick and shovel. It's not to say that you necessarily need to do it, but it's my favorite because it's my go-to pick or shovel, if you like, and that is the role as a copywriter. Now, there is so much sort of that goes into copywriting, and particularly copywriting online. But the first thing I'd like to sort of say, because it's often misunderstood and misinterpreted, I'm not talking about the legal aspect of this is a copyright. All I'm talking about are the words that are written in order to market and promote online. So because I tend to be able to talk on a lot of topics just off the cuff, I don't actually have an auto cue. But if there was an auto cue in this situation in the studio, for example, that requires writing. Anytime we watch a Facebook ad or a YouTube video, or we look at a website with words on, that is copy. So the reason why I feel it's such a solid pick or shovel to have is that there is very little, if next to no marketing, that is not reliant on copywriting. Now, what's really important to understand is that online, the internet is a direct marketing medium. And all I mean by that is that, you know, when we think about posters, when we think about flyers, when we think about radio, when we think about TV, these are all medium, these are all platforms, and the internet is no different. So what we want to make sure, because the internet is a direct marketing, the idea is to generate leads, it is to sell, it is to educate, it is to inform. So if you are going to be a valuable copywriter, you need to make sure that you write in a persuasive way, in a compelling way, in a way that you can motivate somebody to take action. Many of you came to this digital picks and shovels eClass because of a page you looked at. And on that page was writing saying, look, these are all these opportunities that will allow you to become permanently employable, that can allow you to be location independent, that can allow you to work anywhere where you can get online. This is an example of writing words, getting big ideas, being creative with what you write in a way that moves somebody. So copywriting is such a valuable and very sought after pick or shovel for people online. Now, as you can imagine, you don't wake up one day and all of a sudden you're a great copywriter. You do need to put your reps in, but thankfully there's a lot of principles, because ultimately all you need to understand is what is going on in somebody else's life, what is going on in somebody else's world, and you'll be able to write in line with what they're looking for. Again, I like to talk about movies. I like to talk about sort of examples of movies, and a film many, many years ago that has just reached iconic status was one called Terminator, with Arnold Schwarzenegger as the cyborg. And he had this one saying, very few words, and he used to say,
"Come with me if you want to live."
Now, he said it to a certain somebody who was in a really, really tough position, right? So he could say it with that accent of his, he could say it very understated, he could just say, "Come with me if you want to live." It is no different with copywriting. If somebody has got a headache and they've constantly got headaches, your subject header, for example, could be, "Are you tired of having headaches all the time?" You don't have to be a world-class writer, you just need to know and understand about the person you are writing to. So research becomes a really big aspect of copywriting. But as I said, I don't believe that there is anything more rewarding than learning how to write copy. And quite literally, provided you've got a notepad and a pen, you can be a copywriter and you can earn from that.